Hi, guys and gals. Um, I wanted to first say that it's very early here Monday morning. Um, Today's going to be a fun, exciting day for me and my brother. Um, Hopefully, we'll be working. We'll see. I mean, not. I know we're going to be working, but all day. Um, um, I Ever since I got my new phone, which I love, it's got a bigger screen, and even better, it's got memory to it. The last phone that I had. I put an SD chip in it, and you have to, I guess you got to format it, which I don't know how to do, which I'm not in a hurry to do. I should probably take care of it anyway. But so I don't have any memory problems with this new one for now. And, as a way to, because I love scrolling on it, it's going to be my personal phone. Um, I downloaded, the apps to find things. 5 Mile, Let Go, OfferUp. Let Go seems to be really good as well because I already got something today, and I'm planning on hopefully getting something in the next couple days, and hopefully more stuff after that. You forgive me if I always say that you know I'm cleaning up the mess. I'm cleaning up the mess. As you can see, you know I have this terrible problem of not getting around to it, um, but um, it'll slowly happen, at least somewhat. You'll just see it happen over time. Most of the stuff behind me, I think, is packed, except for the stuff that's, you can see over my shoulder. It's a camera, like right here. That's the stuff that I think needs to be packed. I think the stuff further to the wall is packed itself, but there's some boxes there. Um, so I'm going to do a quick pickup video um, for now that I'm just going to do to pretty much get it over with. But was on Let Go, and here somebody had some stuff for sale, and the dude literally likes not only just lives in the same town as me, but lives in the same street. And it's a small town. It's only a town of maybe right now 1,000, more than 1,000 people. I know they're expanding the town across from Main Street, so it's gonna, you know, obviously go up a little bit, but it's still gonna be a small town. Um, but turns out he had one of these, if you've seen them, the at game Genesis units with the built-in 80 games or something. I think like 40 of them are legitimate, and the other 40 are just these plain games. That's pretty deceiving. Uh, but I'll get to that. But he had it for sale, and he had 3 Genesis games with it. And I was like, I looked at his stuff, and I forgot that he had some stuff. And I was like, you know what? Because he had the Genesis games listed differently, and I was like, if I can grab that at games from him, and then with the games them for a bargain price, I said I'll be at home because I've been kind of wanting one of these. Of course, I would love a Genesis Mini. I really would like one, uh, but I'm gonna hold off on it for the time. Maybe I'd be lucky and see one on sale. I've seen them for $70. Somebody had them new. The box is ripped, and I'm like, not a big deal, but I'd really like one. I don't have any of those mini consoles, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, the PlayStation, or the Genesis, but I would like all 4 of them. Uh, for some reason, even with the PlayStation going on sale for $20, I was like, I couldn't in my heart get one. I don't know why. I thought $20 would be, Best Buy, it'd be worth it. And I think a lot of people bought them. And I was like, I just, in my heart of hearts, I can't find myself spending the money on it. I almost feel as if, I could get a better deal. I don't even know why. I'm looking and I'm going, like, that's not a bad deal. I've heard uh, somebody at GameStop told me that, when it said the prices were going down, that unfortunately this is one of those GameStop stores that's going to close, unfortunately, because I really did like going to that one once in a while if I wanted to find brand new in games that were in their packaging. But so I'd regularly go there because sometimes I'd be like, oh, I'm very picky about my games. If they're a new price, I don't want them to be opened up usually and pull at, and they're, oh, it's not played. It's like, yeah, but people are still pulling at it and whatnot, and the case can get ruined and whatever. I know back in the day, I think people would take the manuals, or the manuals would get like, fingered up, and it's like, no, I'm gonna pay a new price. I want a new product. That means it's sealed. So that's why sometimes I go to different GameStops. Um, but unfortunately, I guess I won't be able to do that. At least go to that one. I don't know if the one in the mall is going to be open. We'll see. Getting off topic a little bit. He was the one who talked about the PlayStation 1, and when I said, why is it going down in price, it was like it was bad. A lot of people didn't like the ROMs were slow loading or something like that. And it has some decent games on there, Final Fantasy VII to some people, but I was a Twisted Metal fan, so it's got the first one there. But it had a game that I really loved, and that was Intelligent Cube. That was a game that wasn't very easy to find, but I found it fun. Um, so I was really happy to see that. But for some reason, I couldn't do it. I'm like, my heart's telling me like no, and I'm like, this is a good price. So I don't know if I'm just gonna get lucky and find a few that they want to just get rid of or something one day. I don't know, but until that day happens, I don't know if I'll ever get a hold of one for now, or maybe someone will give one to me. I don't know, um, you know. So I'm just gonna wait for now. But anyway, all those mini consoles I want all four of them. Uh, and I understand there's a TurboGrafx coming out, and there's an N64 one coming out, and it's like I want them all, because I love games. A lot of those games I played. A lot of those times, as you realize, sometimes they release games that they don't, release here in the States. Excuse me, like for example, Star Fox 2, when they released the Super Nintendo Mini, and the Genesis Mini had two games on it, the Wily Wars, as far as I remember, and Tetris. There might have been another game, but I thought it was Wily Wars. I know it wasn't released here in the state, and Tetris was like a very rare, like unreleased version for the Sega Genesis. So, you know, there's added perks to getting those besides having the convenient and the original hardware. Um, but without further ado, let's get to what I got. Um, so let's see. Let's see. Eventually, open up and see it there on the camera. But here, oh bad. The guy's down on his luck right now. They made it take advantage of him and all. Because they had mentioned it. But if you've seen one of these before, he bought wired controllers. And they're so cheap that the thing came out of them. It's got a D-pad. It reminds me of a Saturn controller. It also reminds me of a 6-butt. It's basically a 6-button Genesis controller, but the other one had the D-pad come out because he said he didn't like it. You can see how long the cord is. See how long that cord is. Like, it's very long. What am I going to do with all that space? But you can see the basic setup here. I'm anxious to try this out. I almost wanted to try it before I played it, but I did. He said it worked fine. He said he loved playing it. And those of you who want to pull this out here and get an idea of how it works, because last time what happened was I bought one at Second Charles for $25, and the darn thing didn't work. I was really disappointed. I really really wanted it to work. But here you go. You got the basic, classic game consoles there. I don't know when this came out. Doesn't matter, but it's concluded saying it's got 80 built-in games. There we go. It's concluded. It's plug and play. And here are the games that it has. As you can see, you got, let's see here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, yep, times, that's what I thought. But 40 of them are legitimate games here. Let's put it there. As you can see in the back, 40 of them are legit. You can see the whole thing. And then if you scroll up here, which I'm doing, you can see that the bottom ones are these other games, which I don't know where they came from, but whatever. The 40 ones are really good because see, they have Jacan. I mean, they have generally all the Sonic games. They have the Vector Man games, which I love. I think, I don't know if, let me look, because I didn't look at the games here. There's Alien Storm. Excuse me, Game Ground, Fatal Labyrinth. It's neat how Decap Attack, I love that one. All Three Golden Axes, Rise Star, Jewel Master, if you're into that one. Shinobi 3, Sonic 1, 2, Sonic & Knuckles, Sonic 3D Boss, Sonic Spinball. Alright, so it doesn't have Sonic 3. But you got Streets of Rage 1, 2, 3, The Ooze, both Vector Man games, and Virtual Fighter 2. And these other games that I might try one day, but we'll see. Mr. Balls. Love that name. Alright. And like I said, you got the controllers that he said he bought were cheap, but hey, you know what? As you can see, it's this one here. Has the D-pad. It's missing. It's in the box. It doesn't matter. I'm just thankful I got it. He was thanking me so much for giving him money. I felt really bad because, I didn't know the poor guy was going through anything. If I'd have known that, I would have just gave him the regular price he was asking for. But this was only $5 more. But I felt really bad. I really want to keep him in my thoughts and prayers. So hopefully, he gets out of a situation. I guess he's hurt, and so he's trying to get some compensation for that so that he can live. So I think he's living with my dad. Hope to God that works out for him, and hope to see him again. You know what I mean? Hope everything really, really works out. He said he'd contact me more because I said I'd buy more stuff from him, but I felt a little bad because I don't want to take feel like I'm taking advantage of someone who's down. But he said he didn't care. He said he was selling stuff. He just wants to get rid of it. And I'm like, cool. He says there's a rare game on the PlayStation, something with air in it. And I'm like, cool. I don't have that. I've never heard of it. And I said, you know what? Put it on eBay and get money for it. I said, I'll gladly buy it off you, but if it's worth more, get money on it. I walked him home. It was a little rainy. I finally had a coat. It's finally cold enough for me to wear a coat with my hoodie, but I usually use an umbrella. And I walked him home, and I was like, cool, man, you know what? Have a great day, and I'll hope to talk to you again soon. But I've never, ever seen this before. I've never seen it. I don't know if it's a different controller, but it does have the... it's got the battery back. It does have it's a sensor. He claims it's for the Sega Genesis. I'm not exactly sure, but here it is. He says that's for the Sega Genesis, which I've never seen, but as you can see here, there's a sensor there. There's the on and off button, as you can, see here. And then there's a port there, and it clearly looks like a Genesis port or even an Atari. But as you can see with the buttons, if you can really focus. I don't know if you can really see that, but the buttons here are, I'll just point them out. A, let's see here, it's just A, B, C, and then X, then I just get used to this camera, sorry, then X, Y, Z. So feels decent. Not sure what it is, but it's going to have a place with me for a long time. So learn just to keep everything, because you never know. But I keep it all because I love having a good home. And the thing that I was actually wanting the most for thing I wanted the most is these games. He said he threw Primal Rage in there, and I'm like, well, dude, all the pictures showed, I want everything on the picture. Well, fortunately, it was all in there. But Primal Rage, Frogger. Frogger has a little label damage, has GW on there. His name was George, so it's possible it was his. He might have had these since he was a kid. He was 5 years younger than me, so, and then hockey. And for some reason, I'm starting to love these old sports games for the 16-bit systems. So this would probably be fun to play as the other games. It's cool when you like the sports games because they're easy. They're usually cheap and no one wants them. So some stores are just happy to get rid of them. I even seen one store. I can't remember this guy's name. There's another collector on YouTube. I wish I knew him because I loved his videos. But he'd go to a store in Ohio and they'd have like 10-cent sports games, and I'm like, I really like this guy, and I thought it'd be fun to just hang out with him, even just for one video. Thought him, he takes his son with. I thought it was really cool, and I knew he lived in Ohio at the time, but he seemed like a really cool collector. I just wish I remembered who it was. If you guys seen this video, I know one of his videos, his basement got flooded. If you can recognize who that is, comment below, please do, because I really liked his videos. But that's what I got for today. Nothing has, well, technically yesterday because it's early in the morning, but nothing has been tested. I really, really hope that console works. Can't wait to play it. But I'm excited, and I really, really, really hope it works. The truth of it is, the truth of it is, hopefully it does, but if it doesn't, I'm just going to call it a loss. I'm just going to keep it. Because you know what, the guy needs the money, so it doesn't matter to me. Maybe the situation isn't as dire as it may be, but it's like, I just hope it works, because I would feel bad at trying to get anything from him. Well, he can keep it, but he claims it works anyway. I think I wouldn't have been so eager to buy it unless he claimed it worked. But hopefully everything works out with him. Like I said, yeah. It's a terrible situation because, like, at least you depend on those people that you have time and need for. But I can't wait to try this. Really, really anxious to play it. It makes me want to get a Genesis Mini, but at least I know that that's original hardware, as far as I understand. Unless you guys want to correct me, because that's what I believe, it's original hardware. From the only thing I know is the PlayStation is emulated. Uh, you know, hopefully that's not for the Genesis Mini, but I'd still like to get one. I think I've been hearing anything but good stuff about it. I'd like to get all the consoles from, that matters. But so, all right, well, hopefully everything works out. I'll let you guys, I'll update you on if it works or not. These games should work, but I'm just happy to get them. Happy to help the man who needs the help. Hopefully we'll be calling him soon. For another $5 I can get a game I might maybe able to find. As long as he's okay with it. I even told him, like I said, when I first started collecting, it was like, you know what, screw everybody. I'm just gonna get my sales, get good stuff, and that's it. And then I thought, you know what, you know, it just doesn't feel like, I don't know, just don't feel right doing it anymore. That somebody should. I never really didn't get anything that was steal the deal anyway. When I first started, it was just a little bit here, buying little, and usually that was at the GameStop. But now I just come to the conclusion. It's like, look, you know, especially when a man is down, I'm just gonna be like, you know what, see if we get more money for it. Definitely want to see if I can help you out in any way, even if I can't help you out much. But hopefully it works out. And like I said, if he doesn't care, because I said to him, hey, check it out, it could be worth some money. And I was like, whatever. It's like, what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna. He wants to sell it. I'm not gonna insist that he has to do what he doesn't care about doing. But we'll see. And maybe he'll change his mind. And like I said, he's in my thoughts, prayers. Hopefully everything works out for him. If I don't talk to him again, I hope to see him again in the post office or something. And hopefully his life's done a complete 180. He gets some kind of workman's comp or whatever, because I know he said he hurt himself somehow, and gets back on his feet. Uh, that's it, everybody. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. I really, really would love to hear your comments. And have a great day. You know, night, whatever. Uh, but I really do appreciate if you watch the videos. One day I hope to do a lot of other stuff. Really examine the people who make these games, even the ones that they retire, even the ones that passed away. Shine light on those people that made our industry what it is today. But all right, so enjoyed it. I hope you did. I always love talking about my passion. Have a great night, day, whenever you see this video. Like I said, I'll always ask you to rate, comment, subscribe, because that's what I hear everyone say until I figure something out. But I definitely want you to at least comment. I would love to get subscriptions, but I would love to interact with people. So take care. Have a nice night and day. Take care of yourselves. I wish you the best. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe. Heck, you can even post links to your videos. I love that stuff. I'm on Facebook. I have 2 Facebook groups for now. But if you want to join them, one's Retro Gamer for Life, and the other one's Retro Gamers Planet. The Gamer for Life one everyone loves. That started out as a discussion, and the sales took it over. It kind of sucks because I really love the discussions, but it's like, you know what? For now, I'm just going to take it for what it is because people like it the way it is. And if they show up and they like it, you know what? It counts for something, you know? But have a nice day again, nice night. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe. And I keep saying that because I don't know. And goodbye. Goodbye.